Why, hello there, everyone. Yes, this is going to be an interesting stream today because, yes, we're going to be talking about this boy right here. How is everyone doing today? Do you guys know this deer at all? Deer Mike, or I say the Pooltoy Deer, because he thinks he's a real deer. I don't know what Disney was thinking, but it's a legit thing. Legit. It's a legit thing. I'm pretty good. Came back from the mall since I had to pick up cheese and butter and some pop too. Doing great. Sadly, my power went out, but luckily it went back on. Wow. Yeah, that actually, my power actually went out. I think what was it, May 28th. My power was out for a total of 20 hours, which that's the longest I've ever been without power. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Especially that, we're going to be talking about this boy that is a deer and is a pool toy. And the only reason why I stumbled across this is because I started seeing like random videos and images just of deer Mike, just boom, 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 boom in searches. He looks cute. Yeah, he does. Oh, especially when it gets big. Especially when it gets really, really big. He's gonna be a lot more cuter. And near the end of the stream, he's gonna be a lot more cuter. Dude looks cute too, especially if he gets big. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna look really cute if he's big. Very, very. Oh, damn it, my music isn't playing. Crap. Whoops. Oopsies. There we go. I was like, why's my music not playing? Oh. Oops. But yeah, so if I remember from the I did also download the video as well, like the original source of it. So I at least have a copy of it, and I can actually share it on my server. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. I will share it on my server so you guys can actually know what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Put it on here. There we go. Oh, I probably should make a ping, probably. There we go. So everyone knows what we're talking about. If you want to take a little minute to go watch that real quick, or look it up yourself on, YouTube, go right ahead, because it might take a bit. But mainly the premise of Deer Mike was basically where he thinks he's a real deer, and he's trying to hang out in a forest with other deers and animals. And he has a best friend named Harry the Porcupine, which pops him. So anyone that loves popping, it's in there. It truly is. Let's see. From what I also remember is, like, yeah, he gets really, really big. So, very big. Like especially, bleh, goodness me. Especially that, like, look at this. See? Look at that. Look. He looks like he can easily be big. Like, no joke. So big. I think he actually looks bigger in that shot. I'm not gonna lie. Does he look bigger from this shot? Oh, he is bigger. I did not realize that. I did not realize he was actually bigger in this shot. Well, but of course, you know what happens. Since we're talking about him being big. Yeah, I think he is bigger in this one. Let's see. Excuse me. Goodness. No, to be honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna make a lot of like Pooltoy Deers just because of like this deer. Because of this deer. Damn, if only Disney actually greenlit this so that they would actually make it. That sucks. That it was as an unaired thing. It never was aired, but they kept it in their vault for years and years until it got leaked. And this is one of the gems that came out. I like this gem. I love this gem so much. Ooh, someone's near me. Oh yeah, and I bet you love the thumbnail I made. You guys like the thumbnail of him just being kind of big to blimp? I mean, not blimp, but just very big. No, I bet like in the next like upcoming days, for especially Deer Mike, there's gonna be a lot of art that is gonna pop up because this is like a new thing that people started realizing that it was like, oh, here's a thing. So I decided to jump on it as well because I actually like it and I yoinked it. So I have a backup copy of the raw footage, so I'm not letting that slip through my fingers. Or pause, I mean. I'm dumb. Sure. You guys have any questions about Deer Mike? Or is it pretty straightforward? Or would you want to make him big? That's the biggest question. Would you want to make him big? I think one of my friends at For Affinity made 2 fan arts of Deer Mike. Oh yeah, I think I saw that person. I think I yoinked it already. I think I yoinked both of them already. My phone is like full of pictures. That's why I don't let anyone near my phone. No, to be honest, would you make him big? Like, literally. I think that is the biggest question. Would you make him big? It kind of would, yeah. I think everyone here would want to make him big to the point of, like, where he's like a blimp or, like, he's a giant parade balloon size, or he's just bigger than the freaking planet. No, imagine Deer Mike just getting as, like, bigger than the planet, and then he just floats in space while the planet is just there, just like, what the heck is that blocking out the sun? It's a big deer? Oh, goodness. Also, I wanted to point out, too, is that, I am gonna be making my own videos as well. Not only, you know, posting archives and everything of other people's and stuff. And I do have an archive that is, available to me, because I got permission from the original uploader that I can upload it. Which, why it takes me so long to get archives sometimes. Because I have to get permission from the original people, and sometimes they're hard to find, or they're just non-existent anymore, so... But yeah, so... let's see. But yeah, like, what is that? Yeah, I don't expect having a long stream here. I was just mainly just kind of talking about Pooltoy Deer Mike, and then roughly that was about it, and just talking about other stuff. That's about it. That's all I had planned for today. I don't know. Unless if you have questions for me. Like, I'm okay with that. If you have questions for me, or you have questions for Dear Mike, I think you probably like it if you probably answer some questions. I think everyone right now is just thinking how Dear Mike can be big. Oh, goodness me. I think maybe the person that actually made this, like the actual cartoon itself, I think probably was a furry and probably liked inflation. Probably. Probably. Probably the original creator did. Who knows? He should contact me so then he can make animations. Just hire an animator so then they can just get animations done. Imagine just one a week. That'd be awesome. Isn't it confirmed that in the short that Mike is a novelty lawn ornament and not a pool toy or something? No, actually, it is confirmed that, well, they do say that he is a novelty lawn ornament, but at the same time, there's a lot of, like, evidence that he is a pool toy, because not only he gets popped, he gets overinflated, and then also, he says, an inflatable American, so, which is, I think it's, like, one of the funniest lines and one of the dumbest lines I've ever heard, an inflatable American. I think they were emphasizing that he was a pool toy, and as like not like a physical lawn ornament, but like because they also called pool toys as lawn ornaments back when this was out, which was about 20 years ago. And I think that's probably why like that's probably why they say that, probably. I'm just trying to kind of like think outside the box a little bit and try to really break it down chronologically, because you also have to think about when it was released, which was March 23rd of 2008. Wait, if Mike is a pool toy, shouldn't he have handles and such? It probably does, but it's probably not visible in the cartoon. Maybe it's on the underside or something, or because it's not where his mouth is, and it's not the butt. I think it might be on his belly. I think, like where the belly button would be. I think that's where it is. It's like right there. Maybe so. Yeah. I think he does have one like right there. So, because I don't. But here's the other thing. In the first portion of the cartoon, it's doing it from his back leg. So I'm like, is it over there, or it's just popping through the material easily or something? Like, I'm not sure. That could be just because they weren't thinking about it at the time, and they probably weren't trying to be realistic about it. Because, you know, this kind of short film / pilot was like March 23rd of 2008. So they either probably didn't think about it, or people just didn't give a crap. So, but I'm not entirely sure. Excuse me. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm not entirely sure where his valve would be, necessarily. Because if he is a pool toy, then he should have a valve somewhere. Because he's definitely not really a physical lawn ornament. And he makes squeaks, too, so he's definitely a pool toy, that's for sure. Especially that he said that his father was a raft. Whoever designed Mike in Universe is a terrible pool toy maker for not having it easier to access. Someone could have drowned, hypothetically, because of the handles not being easy to access. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was just a bad design. Maybe it was just a bad design altogether. So, I have no idea. I have no idea what to tell you, but it probably is a bad design. Who knows? Maybe that's why he was put out here, probably. I have no idea. I have no idea if he actually got, like, I don't know, shoved out, or he got sent out in the world, or something like that. Or he was just a factory, an FOA. A factory FOA, probably. And got sent back to a factory or something. I don't know. There's a lot to kind of think about here, because there's a lot of assumptions that it could be. But if there was a cabin that he could live in... Does that mean inflatables have sex in the universe because of his dad being a raft? I guess so. I guess so. Or it's either that or it's made by other furries that made him, probably. Who knows? I have no idea. It could be one or two ways of that. It could be either or. Like, I have no idea. Because there's no way that we would ever know about that. But it's interesting to think about, that's for sure. I can't believe I get to witness the birth of a new furry icon. Yeah. Oh, my chat's slow for some reason. What the fuck? That's weird. But yeah. Yeah. I think it should be made. I think it really should be made into a cartoon. Because why not? Like, I know there's a lot of people out there that are probably like, oh no, don't make that. Blah, blah. It's only for the pool toy furries and inflation ones. It's like, who cares? Like, it's money in Disney's pocket if they ever make it. Like, it literally is money in their pocket. Like, I'd pay top dollar just to see this. Like, I would pay top dollar just to see it. Like, no joke. Or if the original creator comes back and redoes the whole animation again and keeps, like, most of the things intact, obviously modernize it, but, like, just comes back maybe on YouTube or something and just goes and just makes a whole new animation and makes a whole series out of it. Like, that would be awesome. Because I think this, what is that? Blah. My brain isn't thinking right now. It really isn't thinking right now. But like, yeah, I really think, what is it? My brain is just drawing a blank. Oh my god. Well, let me go to the next frame. How about that? There we go. Now you can see he's a lot bigger now. Very, very big mic. Brain not working is a common pool toy side effect. That looks better. You know, speaking of, have you heard of perforats? What? Oh, it's supposed to be like pirates, but they're inflatables. It's also an underrated show about inflatables, but instead it's human pool toys instead. Or for human inflatables instead of animals. I mean, it's preference, I would say, because, I mean, you know, I personally wouldn't look into that because I prefer animals instead of human ones. It's because it's, I don't know, to me, I think that kind of thing is just not in my book. It's just not there for me. But this stuff, like, just interests me more because I've been around this stuff a lot more and I'm a lot more comfortable with it, I would say. So. But yeah. Oh, and also, don't worry, everyone. He won't pop. Wait, I mean, technically, he did pop in it, but he will get reinflated, and he's really big right now. He's overinflated right now, so that's his current stage right now. He's overinflated, because that's his ego right now. No, I'm just kidding. We're giving him the love that he needs, so we're making him big. Oh, goodness. I know that probably most of you want to like cuddle and other stuff like that with them. Trying to think also. What else would there be? So yeah, here's the thing. If there was an episode, like, that was, like, made here where it was, like, he got, like, so big where, like, he pops, but then, like, and then they have to go on, like, an adventure or something to, like, fix him up before he, like, I don't know, before he like, goes, like, fully deflates fully or something like that. That'd be pretty fun. Then constantly in the episode you can hear like just air coming out of him constantly. Just like a deflating balloon. That could be a great idea. Yeah, I was thinking of that, and then like yeah, imagine if in Universe Mike has actually drowned someone and is traumatized by it secretly that only he knows. Love adding Dark Lord. Jeez. Okay. I mean, to be honest, if someone was sitting on him, if he was overinflated, and then he was sitting on him, and then they, like, slip off and he just falls upside down, and then he's, like, whistling it away. Episode where he gets, like, extra stretchy, and it's just an excuse to make him planetary-sized. Yeah! Oh, I bet that probably would have been one of the episodes where he just gets so big. Okay, like, no joke. I think there probably would have, like, if this was allowed, necessarily, I think there probably would have been one where he accidentally, like, maybe, you know, he, like, went into the, like, into the city or something like that, right? And he was walking around, and then he got, like, I don't know, he backs up into, like, an air tank or something, and it, like, it impacts, and then it just makes him so gigantic. He's like, what the heck is going on? I can't stop getting bigger. I mean, to be honest, didn't Disney do that a lot? Like, where they make stuff like, what was it? They would have something like, frick, what is it? They would make an excuse or something of like where, or they just have the inflation gag, like constantly or something like that, until they're like, oh no, the internet thinks it's awesome. Blah, now we gotta get rid of it. Yeah. Because, oh no, now inflation is so, like, fetish related. Now it's like, oh, you can't have it in any cartoons, you can't have it anywhere, you can't do this, can't do that, blah blah blah. Well, we turned it around. Now it is allowed on YouTube and the internet, and no one gives a crap. And it's kind of coming back into cartoons, actually. Like, inflation in general is just kind of coming back as a gag again, because everyone was overreacting about it, especially parents. But it's like, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, now parents are more against the furry related kind of thing, but, and I guess a little inflation, but it's not even that much even. But like, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this and stuff, but I think, just in general, like, I think if Deer Mike actually was a cartoon, we'd all have copies of it. I know for sure. I definitely would have it in the highest quality I could ever find. Full 4K Deer Mike inflation. And then just imagine I get a bunch of messages, like, I just get a bunch of messages, like, in, Furfinity and DeviantArt, where they're just like, make Deer Mike Pooltoy inflation! Make it now! Random idea, during the winter, Mike makes a Wendigo or a Skinwalker, basically evil killer cryptid type creatures, if you don't know what those are. Oh, I know what a Skinwalker is. Wait, if you're talking about a skinwalker, wouldn't that be a pool toy walker? Pool toy walker. So he would swap, or he would just have an evil clone of Dear Mike, and then imagine, like, when he gets, like, inflated too much, then he just keeps going and doesn't stop. Latex walker, there you go. There you go. Latex walker. That would be a perfect Halloween episode for Dear Mike. Yes, it would. Latex walker. So then they, like, swap where it's like a ghost or some, like a ghost kind of like texture, so then it, like, or his color's drained or something like that, so then they have to figure out which one is Dear Mike, and then they inflate both of them until one pops. That'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome if that was a thing. Dang it. Shoot, I really want to try to get to that, like, creator of this and really try to talk to them. Dang it! I know I have connections like that, but I don't have a lot of connections like that, which sucks. Because I have talked to TV producers and, you know, people that have made very, very infamous cartoons and other stuff like that. And various other people. Granted, I have, like, not a lot of contacts, but I do have them at least. Especially that I have Fur Affinity and DeviantArt or something. Surely you could at least send an email. I probably can. They're just gonna be like, the fuck? What the fuck is this? That is, if there's an email even. I have no idea. This was about 20 years ago, and we're talking about it now that we're saying, Disney, make this now. We'll pay top dollar for you. And then imagine their money boost is like $400 million just because of this cartoon. I think Disney would like that. I'd pay freaking like $100 just to see this. Like, as a real thing. I'd pay through the damn roof just to see this. It's like, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you pay through the damn roof just to see it? Like, I mean, like, if you can afford it, obviously. But, like, wouldn't you pay through the roof just to see this? I would. I definitely would. Disney fixes all their recent financial fuck-ups with Dear Mike. Yeah. I pay $1 million if they made a reboot. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I would too. Or there could be a Halloween episode about Bigfoot instead. Oh, yeah, imagine, like, where Dear Pooltoy Mike just meets Bigfoot, right? And then Bigfoot, like, it's like, huh? Like, and then, boom! He gets flattened. And then Harry has to come up and, yep, like, inflate him and stuff again. Like, over and over again. He keeps, like, getting flattened. And then re-inflated multiple times during that episode. Goodness. I'm trying to think, let's see. What else? Yeah, and imagine they had, like, a Christmas special or something like that, right? Where they have a bunch of, like, snowmen or something like that, and they're making snowmen or something, and then, let's see, and then, like, the snowmen, like, turn on them or something like that, and changes everyone into, like, pool toys or something, and then just makes them big and Make him float away or something. I mean, that was just in my idea book right now. Then there's just Roman snowmen around as like changing everything into pool toys and inflating them or something like that, and then Deer Mike has to like save them all or something like that. One of those snowmen could be an inflatable, like those ones you see on Christmas. Oh yeah, definitely. Or like oh shit, what is it? Like that one Jimmy inflatable polar bear one that you normally see where it's blue or purple, sometimes red or green. I think you know which one I'm talking about. It's a very old vintage one, but I have pictures of it. Because one of my neighbors used to have the red one, until I stole it. Because I wanted it. I kind of almost turned it into an inflatable suit almost, but I kind of failed at it. Because I didn't do it right. But, so I kind of fucked it up, but, I actually almost got close. I actually had to line it with latex and everything. And I almost had it working. It was just getting the bottom portion. Because I had a zipper on and everything, and then the bottom portion just didn't want to connect properly. And it was so annoying, because I poured so much money into it just to make it work, and it didn't. It'd be cool if there was more inflatable characters in this show, besides Deer Mike. Perhaps there could be new arrivals that washed up in the river or something. Yeah. Excuse me. Just clear my throat. Yeah, like, there could be also, frickin', what is it? Like, there could be a skunk or something like that, and then there could be also a, what else? Like, maybe a squirrel or two, maybe? I don't know. It's just how to... Maybe a grizzly bear. That'd be pretty funny. I think they probably were maybe gonna introduce more, to be honest. If it did got a greenlit, they were probably gonna introduce more at the same time. But yeah, I really wish that I made that inflatable polar bear inflatable suit idea work, because I was so close on it. Also, question: Mike's dad is a raft. What's the rest of his family like? His mother? I have no idea. Maybe another deer, or maybe, you know, one of the, you know, maybe a Santa, or maybe something else that you just put in your yard. I have no idea. Maybe there are other pool toys or rafts. Yeah. Or maybe instead of just pool toys, it's just, or instead of not only just rafts or pool toys, it's like anything. I'm not sure. And I think it might be time for me to change the picture once again to him, to Deer Mike. Instead of being overinflated, he is blimp. There he is, in all of his glory, blimp size. Like, no, like, oh shit. Yeah, cause like in the actual pilot, Harry actually says, "Holy beach ball," like he's as big as a beach ball. But I don't think that is a beach ball size. That is like parade balloon / blimp size. Especially that he's above the trees, and he's really damn big. I know in perspective it kind of looks like he's not that big, but unnecessarily, I think he is bigger than what they drew him as. Especially in this shot. Yeah. I think he's a lot bigger. I think he's a blimp right like that. Or a parade balloon at least. Because he can't move at all. He's just stuck like this. So he has to be at least a parade balloon or a blimp size, which I think is awesome, necessarily. Damn it, now I want to fucking make art of Deer Mike. God damn it! I want to see it now! But there's nothing! Damn it. What other shows actually have something similar like this? Because we can actually talk about it on stream and everything. Idea, what about an episode in a water park? Like maybe an abandoned water park? Yeah, and then like, imagine there's like an open pipe or something that he like backs into, and then like Harry or someone else like accidentally turns on a valve and it just pours water into him and he can't move at all. Or something like that. Or they fill up a pool and he's treated as a pool toy constantly, where he wants to be a real deer and like he can't, you know, and they keep treating him like a pool toy or something, so he feels like he's like, I think discriminated? Is that right? Is that the term? Discriminated? Because he wants to be an actual deer instead of a pool toy, but they treat him as a pool toy still? Is that right? I'm not entirely sure, but I think that might be what I say. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of, like, different ways, like, they could use them. By the way, does this universe have Toy Story rules? And that he can't move when humans are around? I don't think so. I don't think there's... I don't think there's any rules like that. I don't think. So, I mean, this would be after Toy Story, so I don't think they were up in that range of universe-wise. I think this is just its own universe where pool toys can talk, and maybe not even humans around. Maybe everyone that is around that makes them are either furries or pool toys themselves. Who knows? Or it could be just an alternate universe where there are humans, and they've just accepted furries and pool toys talking. Or living ones. Maybe that's why he got cast out here, maybe. It's probably because they thought he was weird or some shit, and just dumped him. Which actually would make an awesome show, to be honest. Because that would kind of like, you know, he would be fitting in, I would say, in different places. Let's see. I'm trying to... Let's see. I think maybe I should try to, like, restore this picture, maybe to kind of clean it up, maybe. Because right now it's kind of... Wow, that's surprisingly dark, being abandoned by people you know for being different and quite sad. Yeah, I mean, it was just like an idea, because I mean, that has been a plot point for shows where, you know, you get abandoned for being different and people treat you differently, you know, so, and you have to kind of make do with other stuff. That kind of just how reality, like, that's kind of like the true set of reality sometimes. And I know that sounds really dark of me to say, but I kind of had to go through that for a while. Because originally, you know, I was in Europe and everything, and I moved from a place where I knew everyone, and I knew everyone and stuff like that. Necessarily, it didn't treat me different, but it was me moving to different places, and they treated me differently to what I was used to. And that was just a harsh reality that I had to live in until I moved to America, and it was a lot better, necessarily. So, yes, I originally was in Europe, and I moved so many fucking times. Like, it was insanity. I think in total I moved, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? 15 times. Yeah, 15 times I moved in Europe. Across different countries, different housing, different cities. Yeah. During my whole, like, elementary years and part of middle school years, I was moving constantly to different countries, different schools, different cities, not learning any language, not really learning much stuff at all until, like, until I moved over here, basically, and I started learning English and a lot of other different languages as well. Apart from, I did learn some in different languages, but not a lot. They're all broken. I can't, like, communicate with you in different languages, like German or Swedish or, you know, Norwegian, Italian, not even Spanish, like, or Turkish. I forgot to mention that. But, like, I necessarily can't do that. I bet other people can, but at least English is something that I learned. And that's just my harsh reality. And I feel like, you know, I got treated differently because I couldn't speak anyone's language, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing half the time because I was in different places all the time and I just couldn't learn anything. Howdy, what's up? How you doing? We're talking about Deer Mike, the pool toy. We were just talking about the harsh reality of potential harsh reality that Deer Mike might have gone through. So, what's up, bro? Yeah. But yeah, yeah. I just found out about him. Yeah, another idea. What if there was an episode about mold or something growing inside Mike? That does often happen with stuff like plastic toys, most notably bath toys. Well, but he's a... Oh, I see what you mean. Goodness, my throat. Yeah, I definitely understand what you mean. I'm, like, stumbling over my own words because of my throat. Goodness. This creepy boyo. Yeah. A little bit, but I'm not going to judge because it is a very valid point. Especially if you leave pool toys, like, in water or their, you know, material. Because material degrades over time. So, that is a very valid point, I will say. Because that puts realism. Especially for Mike, where he's vulnerable and he would have to get fixed. So, yeah, it can definitely do that. That's for sure. And keeping things clean in general. That's the other thing. Keeping things clean, cleaning stuff, and cleaning their own selves as well. Which, necessarily, when I was young, I didn't get taught any of that shit. I taught myself that, how to clean. Because I lived in a messy places myself, so that's how I learned. Maybe an episode where he pops and it's a warning about being careful around sharp objects or being rough. Yeah. How would that even work? Why would they like cut open Mike to clean the mold inside of him? I don't know. Well, if the inside is intact, there's no holes or scrapes or cuts, then it would just be on the outside. Maybe you could open his mouth or something. Oh yeah, but his mouth is all, it's just part of the texture. It's not really like a moving lips. Physically not moving lips, so it's just his mouth, yeah. But I think if he did get mold or something, it would be on the outside of him. more likely than the inside, because it wouldn't penetrate, because it has to penetrate the outside first, as mold does, and get inside. And the other thing that would actually be really, really bad, which I definitely could see deer mic having, would be black mold, because that does happen to objects, and especially, you know, housing as well. Black mold, especially if it's always under steam or water or something else like that. Off topic, but I just got 2 1998 Furbies from an antique store. That is awesome. I think I also, yeah, earlier actually I was talking about when like I think a few years ago I tried taking an inflatable that was like on my neighbor's lawn or something, and I tried to make it into an actual inflatable suit that you could wear, and it did not work out. I almost did it, but yeah. Thank you. They don't work though, but it's generation 1 and 2. Yeah. Well, I think it's probably, you could probably solder them and everything if you got a soldering machine and everything. It's probably just broken wires in there. Sheesh, unfortunate. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, going back to the polar bear. Yeah, because there was one of the polar bear inflatables, you know, like the green or the blue, stuff like that. There's oxidization. Yeah. Yeah, that's just cleaning up by solder. It's not too bad. You could probably fix that. So, I've actually fixed computers like that before by just doing solder. It's not too bad. I fixed my old computer actually with a case fan because I had to solder a wire in. So, it's not too bad actually, as long as you know what you're doing. It works. But yeah, I actually got really, really close to making that inflatable suit. Because, like, I had it as, I installed, like, a Pooltoy valve on the front of it where the hole was, where I cut it when I stole it from my neighbor's lawn. And then I, like, installed a valve there, but it just didn't want to frickin' stick. It just kept falling off, and I even put clamps in there to try to keep it from not, like, from not undoing it and stuff. Oh, my neighbor didn't know at the time, and I just threw it out because I was frustrated it didn't work and stuff. That probably sucks. Yeah. Well, I probably shouldn't have stolen it in the first place, but of course, I wanted to try it, and I didn't have the money for it, so... And yeah. But no, that is a real thing that you can do, actually. Take inflatables, and cut them out from where the fan is, and actually replace it with latex, so basically it keeps the air in longer, so then, and then you just cover it with a valve, so then you can actually inflate it, actually, and then you install a zipper on the back. That's not too hard, it's just, and then of course having breathable room in it and closing it and stuff. Thank you for turning into a blimp. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Idea, what if there was an episode about Mike getting hunted by, I don't know, a hunter wanting to eat him? Wait. Wait. A hunter wants to eat a pool toy? What? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. What? How would a hunter wanna... What? I don't think you can eat pool toys. No, I don't think anyone wants to eat latex. That's weird. Now, here's something that I did think of as an alternative to what you said. Instead of getting hunted, he is kind of hunted. It's bad vision, mistaken for an actual deer. I mean, no one's that dumb. I mean, if you hunt and you have bad vision, you wouldn't hunt. That's just facts. That's common sense. Um, this was actually my alternative to what you say. Um, Imagine he was getting hunted, but it was by either another pool toy, or, another pool toy or something else that wanted to vor him. And that can work. Maybe the hunter uses his gun to make a few holes to Deer Mike. I mean, that can also work too. That can also work as well. But yeah, imagine there was another pool toy or something and, like, try to, siphon his air out or something like that. Because he doesn't have, like, he's, like, let's say slowly deflating over time, right? In this other pool toy. And so he has to, and then he finds Deer Mike, and then, or Pool Toy Mike, whatever you want to say. And then he has to, like, siphon air off of him so that he survives. I don't know. That'd be one thing. Or, it's just, or it's another, like, furry or something else like that, sees him, wants to eat him, and he eats him, and then, in order to get out or something, then Deer Mike has to, like, inflate out or something like that to get out, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Like, imagine just a big blimp just in your belly, just making you big, and then just comes out of your mouth, blah, and just right above you, just way bigger than it was. That's one way to get out. If you got vored. I know some people like vor here, probably. I personally don't like vor, but that'd be an interesting thing. So... because it would have vor, inflation, like, all in the same package. Oh, my coffee's empty. Alright. You all talk for a second. I'm gonna be, you all talk for a second. I'm gonna just grab a drink real quick, so I'll be back in a few seconds. Random crossover that makes no sense. Mike in the Amazing Digital Circus with Gummy Goo. There you go. Talk about that one. Mike and Gummy Goo. Alright. I'll be RB for a sec. And I'm back, everyone. So, I got a drink, and I got 2 cupcakes. Let's hope I don't blimp up. I'm just kidding. Of course I'm gonna blimp up. These cupcakes are literally just... They're spiked, of course. I had to say it. Oh wait, that could be an actual episode. Imagine, like, there was, like, just a random piece of food or something, like, just on the ground or something. And Mike, like, eats it. And then it like reacts to his body or something like that, and then it just makes him like balloon up, just balloonification constantly. And then he just swells out. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, like what is it? I think another one would also be what is it? I'm imagining that one meme of "Isn't she lovely?" But it's Dear Mike. I know what you're talking about, and I can picture it in my brain. Oh my god. Oh no. Instead of "Isn't she lovely?" Imagine it's his picture, right, of him being a blimp, and then it says, "Isn't he inflated? Isn't he all blimped up?" Oh, I probably can. I can probably make that as a natural thing. I may not add the music, but maybe I can. I don't know. That might be heavily copyrighted, but I'll probably think of a different way, probably. So, I mean, I can always grab music and stuff. This cupcake's so good. Holy shit. You could cover it or something. Yeah, I probably would. Just make it as a little YouTube short. Just, isn't he inflated? Isn't he all blimped up? Oh my god. I would love to see that. Alright. I'm putting it in my notes to make as a future video. Another meme idea, that one meme of Kamufo from TADC, but it's Dear Mike, you know, the one that's like Jack's look and insert reference or something to Dear Mike. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, that would explode. I'll also put that one as well. Damn it, I keep spelling parody wrong. There we go. What would the text say, though? I don't know. I do have some editing experience, so I could probably actually make it pretty good. So, you'll like it. You'll like it no matter what. Is there any other memes that I should do a parody of it? Oh my god, someone... Someone in my Discord server, if you guys, if you don't know, the artist, Robotic, on, I think, DA, that, he just posted in the server, in my server, that on his timeline, there's a drawing of Pooltoy Mike being massively inflated. Literally. Right now. While streaming. Like 2 minutes ago. Right now. And it was uploaded today. Oh my god. That's how new this Deer Mic is. That's how new this is. That's awesome. Awesome. Definitely gotta make funny shit with Deer Mike, that's for sure. I can't believe Deer Mike abstracted. Is that another meme? Or are you just saying that? Can you show the image? Yeah, give me one little second. Here, give me one little second. I gotta, like, save this. Give me a second. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I think I probably can. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm getting big now. Oh my god. I love being funny. I'm also gonna keep it in my other... Oh no, not that folder. Keep it in here. There we go. I got it saved. Okay, here we go. Let me show you exactly what it is. Oh wait, hold on. Whoa, okay, it's really massive. Hold on. I wonder what abstracted Deer Mike would look like. Here, let me get it. I got it. Alright, you ready? You ready to see the magic? Oh, my music stopped. Shit. There we go. Here we go. Blam. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Blam. There we go. Deer Mike at his finest. That was literally, like, what was it? This was uploaded, like, 5 hours ago, by the way. This was uploaded 5 hours ago. It looks so great. Yeah, it does. He's so big. So very big. Very big. Anyway. Unless if you want me to keep it there. You want me to keep it there? Is it just me, or does Deer Mike look more humanoid? I mean, well, you do have to say, old CGI kind of did look like that, you know? Because, remember, you have to think 2008 CGI. It wasn't the greatest. I lived through those times. They were not that good, compared to now. Oh, I mean in the image? No, he doesn't. It looks like a deer. This looks like a deer. Or you just wanted me to just... Did you just wanted me... did you just say that so then I can put the image back on the screen? Is that all why you said that? So I can put it back up? Oh my goodness. You know what? Fine. I'll leave it there. I don't care. I'll leave it there for the rest of the stream. I'll leave it there. I don't care. I like the clear belly. Yep. Well, he has a pool toy, so... And when latex stretches a lot more... when latex stretches, it becomes more translucent. So you can see clearly through it. That's just how latex is. So... Me being Fergie... Because since I'm a balloon fox necessarily, right? You would definitely see my belly if you inflated me, like, so big. That'd be the same effect. So. I probably need to make more images of my Fergie OC, like, no joke. I really should. I really should. Because I just realized, if my OC Fergie ever met Deer Mike, they would be friends immediately. Freaking immediately. I can just see that happening. I'm glad my desk isn't broken. Because I keep hitting it, and I think one time I'm gonna hit it and just break it. They would be best friends. Yes, they would even be more best friends than Harry himself. Even more best friends than that, even. Because they could be big together. I watch someone's gonna draw that, and then I'm gonna see it in timeline of someone else's art. They're just gonna draw my OC and then Deer Mike right next to each other. Oh my god. If someone wants to commission that, go right ahead. My comms are always open, by the way, so. I mean, as of right now, they're always open. I know that I still got comms to do. Sorry, Crazy Bits. I know that I got comms to do still. And I know that yours has taken a long time. It's just, I've been busy. It happens. But, yeah. Also, another random idea. Deer Mike meets one of those not deer creatures. Oh, like just normal... Well, yeah, weren't we talking about that before? Like, when I said, like, if he gets bored or something by a real animal or something like that. And then he has to, like, get big. And then he, like, gets big inside of, like, the animal. And then the animal has to, like, open their mouth and just, whoa, he comes back out as, like, a huge balloon. I think we talked about that. Yeah. But man, even just like barely 5 hours ago, that picture was made on the screen. That's ridiculous. But yeah, no joke. I really think that like there's so much potential with Deer Mike. Are there any more Deer Mike images or fan art? Not that I know of. There's only like I looked last night. There was only like 2 pictures of Deer Mike that I found that were custom images, and now this one. That's only what I've seen. I've seen only 3 pictures, and then the original pilot, obviously, that I ripped pictures out of. That's the only thing I found, and mainly just people ripping the original, mainly. So, can you show those other two pictures? Oh shit, they're on my phone. Damn it. They're on my phone. I mean, they're a lot more low quality, I would say. So, I mean, if you look on FA, I think they're still on there. Like, really recent, necessarily. Very recent. Let me see. Because all I did was search up inflation in last night about it, right? And I basically just found it immediately. Apart from all the other stuff that gets uploaded. Let's see. Where is it? Where the hell is it? How far back is it in? Shit. How far back? Oh my god. Oh, wait. There it is. Yeah, so there's at least one picture that I got. Wait, was there only one or two? Excuse me. Baby, you gotta help my mother with the groceries. Okay. Can I only get one? Oh, yeah. I got one from FA and one from DeviantArt. That's right. Yeah. Here, let me copy it. And put it in the stream. How about that? Here we go. So there's this one. And then... Give me a second. I gotta really find it. I can find this one, hopefully. Let's see. It was here. Where is it? Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff from yesterday. Oh, my God. Where is it? Oh, my God. I saw it one time. I can't find the other one. Wow, I really can't find it. Holy shit. Okay, I can't find the other one, but I definitely found one of them. That's for sure. I still think you should at least check out Perforates. By the way, you say it like it's like a silent P and say the F's like a leaking balloon. It is very interesting, even if it's about human labels. I mean, it just doesn't suit me necessarily. It probably suits you and others, but to me, it just doesn't. But that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna complain about it necessarily because I mean that's, you know, it's just you. But like, yeah. Let's see. But I know that there's gonna be a lot more people that are really gonna try to make Deer Mike as a thing. And big thing. Yes, I have to emphasize big for a reason. I know a lot of you are probably gonna watch it later on and come back and just be like, oh my god, this was the birth of Deer Mike as a thing. They might make Deer Mike big and round. Oh yeah, they will. I'm just thinking, it's like, I think this stream will influence a lot more people to mainly be like, I'm gonna make Deer Mike as a thing, I'm gonna commission it, I'm gonna do this. Just make it as a thing because of this stream. Oh my god. I can't stop laughing. I really can't stop laughing. Oh my god. I can't stop laughing. Oh my god. Oh, holy crap. I swear. I really swear. Like, oh my god. I can't stop laughing. Oh, I got the giggles. I got the giggles right now. I'm like all giddy right now of laughter and I can't stop thinking about Deer Mike. Oh my god. Dear Mike, you have touched all of our hearts with your inflatableness. You must be big and round because your ego needs to be very big. And we will make your ego very big. I cannot say that with a straight face. I really am trying to say it with a straight face, but I just can't. I can't say any of this with a straight face. Oh my god. I'm so silly. I'm a silly Fergie. Literally. I'm a silly Fergie. No, like, for our next discussion, goodness me. We should also try to find a next discussion thing, because I actually do like this style and this format. We're all silly, even me. Yeah. We are a little bit silly sometimes. Oh my goodness. Episode idea, what if there was an episode where Deer Mike and the others swap, where Deer Mike is an actual deer and the others are turned into inflatables? That's oh, excuse me. That's not a bad idea, actually. That sounds really good. Goodness me. Oh, shut up, phone. My phone just gave me a notification. Tired of seeing ads? Well, here, I'm gonna throw an ad on your phone. Just so you can pay money. Ew. Gross. I hate when freaking apps do that. It's so annoying. Yeah, I just can't. Like, I can't, like, say anything now without, like, I can't say anything with a straight face now. I just can't. Like, every single moment, I just see Deer Mike either getting big, or blimped, or parade ballooned, or, like, just other methods. Like, I can't stop thinking about it now. He has infected my brain, and it has worked. Oh my god. I can't even talk now. Goodness me. But no, everyone out there, please try to make it a thing. Please try to draw. Please try to share it out. Share out the stream if you want. Share it to all your people that would enjoy it. We need to get the message out. Deer Mike needs to be big and round. Deer Mike needs to be noticed. Deer Mike needs to be a cartoon that everyone will like, including us. Deer Mike has to be noticed. Deer Mike has been noticed, at least a little bit, but we need to make it more. Deer Mike needs to be noticed. We need to do stuff. We need to make art like this. We need to do a lot of stuff to make him big and round. And maybe some Fergie stuff at the same time, because Fergie's awesome. How do you think an episode like that would go? Oh, like, imagine that, what, like, Deer Mike is big and round? Is that what you're asking? I'm not entirely sure. Unless we were talking about your previous one. I mean, as in the swap episode I came up with. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Another one that I was actually thinking was, imagine, you know, where, because you know how the whole thing of the term ego overinflating, right? The thing I was actually thinking of was, like, imagine, excuse me, imagine, like, you know, where Deer Mike just kept, like, talking about himself in a very good light and just overinflating his own ego. So then he like shows his ego by being inflated. Like consistently. And everyone's like sick of it or something like that. Some episode like that. Basically it teaches about ego control, I guess. That actually would work necessarily as an actual episode. Because the whole premise is ego intensive, not inflation only. So that's just a bonus to us. I think the idea sounds interesting, yeah. Ooh, goodness. Oh my. This stream has been going on for almost an hour and a half already. Goodness me. We've come full circle from Deer Mike. Literally. We've come full circle. We really have. But no, to be honest, for everyone out there who is artists, I expect you to make more Deer Mike pictures. Because I will yoink them and save them for the preservation of archiving. How do you think the swap episode will go, though? Like, the whole plot and such. Well, judging from the pilot, because there's Deer Mike, Harry, the quote-unquote potential girlfriend, or maybe girlfriend. I'm not too sure about that one. and then the big bossy bully, and the 3 amigos with the bully. That'd be interesting because, yeah, like if Mike got swapped to a real deer, he'd be like, "What? Now I'm a real deer now." Then everyone else is like, "What? I don't want to be an airhead." Oh wait, no, that's what the bully would say. And then I think at least Mike would get his revenge at least one time on the bully. Maybe. And then and then the rest like have to just watch themselves, and they'd probably be popping themselves constantly, and like everyone would have to get re-inflator or something like that. And then, or like Deer Mike has to like go to find some artifact or something like that and change everyone back to how they were originally. Something like that. Might be a 2-parter, who knows? The adventure there and the adventure back. Because he probably would have self-confliction if he was a real deer, and that he could play it off as a real deer, but everyone else is pool toys, so then he might have a self-confliction of, would I really want to turn back into a pool toy? Would I really want to just be a natural deer? Because it's so much easier, I wouldn't be different. Something like that. So that'd be a whole story in itself, if that was an actual thing. I think that would be an actual good episode, to be honest. If it was an actual thing! Ah! Damn it, Disney! Why did you have to frickin' reject this shit? Like, god damn! I'm angry at Disney. Kinda pissed off that frickin' Disney didn't frickin' greenlight this show, because I know a lot of people would love to watch it, and I know a lot of people would record it constantly. And I have copies of it, which I definitely would. I'd have every single episode. Even if it didn't have full-on inflation, I would just love to see Deer Mike as a pool toy, talking and being living. I wonder, can you do a Mike impression? I don't know about that one. I mean, I can make my voice very high. I don't think I can do a Mike impression. It's a bit more nasally, like, to be honest. His voice is a lot more nasally, to be honest. I don't have that nasally kind of voice. I got more of a deeper monotone voice. But I can make my voice kind of nasally, but then I sound like freaking Urkel. If I sound nasally, I sound like Urkel. Like, I'm not kidding. I just do. Like, I mean, my voice is so deep, I can sound like Patrick. At least that's what I've been told. Goodness me. But my voice can go high. My voice can go really high still. Now that image is in my brain now. Oh god. It's awesome though. That's a good image. Oh boy. Does anyone have anything else for me? I think we might also end at the 2-hour mark, just saying. So if you have anything else on your mind, might as well tell me now, so we can still discuss it for about 20-ish more minutes. Unless if no one has anything, maybe. I mean, that's completely fine. I'm okay with, like, staying here for a little bit longer. Especially, I see a lot of people just probably joining in and seeing the image, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's, oh my god, that's hot," like kind of thing, and then they leave. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Lot of fun. And I love it so much. Oh yeah. Can we have Jack's meeting mic? I love random crossover stuff. Oh yeah. No, I'm pretty sure if if I'm gonna do the Jax look meme, especially with Deer Mike, oh, I know there's gonna be people that are gonna try to cross that over with Jax. So then they're both gonna be big and round. I just know that's gonna be a thing as soon as I do that. I just know it's gonna be a thing. Besides that, I do have also other stuff that I think I might actually try to maybe draw Deer Mike at some point to try to kind of practice a bit, and maybe actually draw some art of Deer Mike. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I can easily do that. I mean, Jackson inflates if he holds his breath, so that's gonna be perfect for him meeting Deer Mike. Yeah. Or Jax inflates Deer Mike, because that can also be a thing. And then, or vice versa. But if that was the case, if Deer Mike was inflating Jax, then I'd be inflating Deer Mike at the same time. Because I'd creep in and just do it to him. So that they're both big and round at the same time. And then imagine they're at the top of the ceiling just bouncing against each other. Just all over the place. They're just bouncing around. Honestly, Jax inflating Mike fits Jax's character. Yeah. To be honest, I think Jax would also love inflating Fergie as well. AKA me. He'd have fun with that. And Deer Mike as well. He'd love to inflate me. I'd love to inflate him. So my brain is thinking now. My brain's really thinking now about like, what is it? Fudge. What was I thinking of? Oh my god. My brain is having a brain fart. Like, no joke. Oh, that's the other thing, too. I forgot to mention this earlier. When... I forgot the deer's name. That's the bully deer that tries to, you know, ram him with his antlers, and then he gets stuck in the tree, right? Like, right before he starts charging, Mike actually does a little poot. And I was like, is that what the valve is? Like, that was just something I was like, is that where he might be? Where the valve might be? Where the butt is? Or it's just... Or it was just where a seam was? Or... I have no idea. Also, imagine the other circus members in K9 just watching you three. Yeah. Literally. No joke. Also, too bad Ribbit extracted, otherwise we would have another one to inflate too. Also makes sense since frogs actually do inflate IRL. Yeah, they do. That does actually remind me of one that we could probably talk about next, was the infamous Dragon Ball one, where it's frog. Where it's basically just frog, but there's a U in there between the O and the G. We could probably talk about him, to be honest. Next one. Because there isn't too much art about him, and it's only that one clip. Nowhere else. As far as I know. I don't see anything else. I do see art, but I don't see a lot of it. So, that might be the next one that we might actually talk about, to be honest. Because one of my friends really likes Frog a lot. And, like... And I think he would love if we discussed it here, to be honest. He's underrated in my opinion. Yes. Truly is. Excuse me. Oh, and especially fucking... Oh, shit. Which one else did he mention? There's another one he mentioned where it was like a wisp, but he imagined it like all inflated. I can't remember the damn name, but I think it's an anime. Another anime that I'm thinking of. And also, we can talk about Pokemon as well, like all of them and everything like that, because that's a big topic. So, by the way, what do you think of the Amazing Digital Circus if you have watched it? I've never watched it. I actually kind of stayed away from that stuff because it doesn't really interest me, except certain characters in it. But mainly the memes and other stuff like that kind of just killed it for me necessarily. And that's not really a bad thing. It's just, I just kind of do my own thing kind of thing. So, I kind of like make my own stuff, I guess you could say. So, I guess you could say that. You know. But yeah, does everyone like this kind of format for streams? Like this kind of format style where we just discuss about characters being inflated and everything like that? Do you guys like it? Like, do you think we should do more on it? Also? Because I think this actually could be a real thing, to be honest. We could talk about new ones, old ones, ones that infamous people, like, a lot of people know, or underrated ones, or, yeah. Because this is my first time, too. I don't know, but I do like this style that I kind of set up and everything because it's very easy to set up and it didn't take me long to do. Um, I guess like actually making the whole thumbnail, making the name and the script, description and everything like that, and even the pictures only took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes to fully set up. It didn't take me that long actually. We're just talking about stuff. There's not really much to set up, so it's really easy. I mean, as in first time being on one of your streams. Oh, yeah. I did have kind of one where it was kind of like a Q&A one where you just asked me a bunch of questions, but it wasn't too many people that joined that one, but I think this one is more in depth and just, it has more of a deeper meaning, I would say. So, because we can all connect kind of on a personal level, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I will definitely make those two things, though. That's for sure. That's definite, though. And here's the other thing, too, is that, like, I'm trying to also work up to monetization again. Because I used to be monetized on here, and then I got demonetized. And which kind of killed my mood on doing anything, really. And then my channel got banned after that, so now I'm trying to kind of work up this my channel again. So then that way I can, like, not only work my job, but also, like, outside of here. But I can be here and also talk to you guys and still kind of maintain a medium of income because I don't have much. And I want to at least kind of keep going, mainly. Because it's rough. It's rough out in life, so. Or if you want to support me as well, down below in the description, there's a donate there. Or if you want to pay for comms for me as well to draw for you, also down there as well. So, normally I like to talk to people if they ask for a comm. But if I don't talk and you just ask for a picture or something, like like a sketch or a random picture, and you just send the money, then that's what you're gonna get, so stuff like that. Just throwing out shit. That's all. So also in Too Bad Scratch also extracted. Otherwise we'd have another one to be with Mike, Jax, you, and Ribbit. Yeah. That's what we also need to talk about. We also need to talk about Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons. That little cartoon thing. That we should definitely talk about as a topic here. That's for sure. Especially with the infamous scene of Scratchy. Multiple, I mean. Because there's a few multiple ones, actually. But the one that always stuck with me was the one where Scratchy got turned into a parade balloon. And then popped, but I don't go that far normally. I don't like popping, but if other people like popping, that's their cup of tea. So, I mean, as Scratch from the Amazing Digital Circus, that's an Amazing Digital Circus character. Well, yeah, I know Scratch and Scratchy, those are two different characters I'm talking about. Like, I'm not talking about Scratch, I'm talking about Scratchy from Itchy and Scratchy. Because that's a completely different character. That's what I was referencing. And yes, there's plenty of that. There's actually a lot of Itchy and Scratchy art that's been recently poured out for Affinity. Which is awesome. Especially even a few animations, which, to be honest, there should be more of those. There really should be. In my opinion. I think there was a scene in the Simpsons movie where Scratchy eats all the missiles and inflates. Yeah, I've heard about that one. Yeah. There's also shoot. Crap. Which one is? I have like every episode of Simpsons, like that I have available to, like every single one of them. except the movies, because there's another one coming out soon. Um, I can't remember which one, because there's a lot of them, but I remember that Scratchy did get big, and I can't remember what happened. That's the thing. I'm like, damn it. See, that's the other thing too. I have never seen Itchy big and round. That's the thing. I've always seen Scratchy big and round, not Itchy. Like the little mouse. I've never seen him big except through like 2 pictures. Like, Itchy is very underrated. Scratchy is underrated. Itchy is like even more underrated than that. Like, big time. Is that the one where he gets all muscly and such from steroids or something? I think I might be thinking of that one. I'm not sure. I might have to go and research back on every single Itchy and Scratchy one that there is in Simpsons, because I do have access to every single Simpsons. So I literally have them all. So I could easily go back to that and just watch it at some point. That's going to take a long time. I have to go through over 200 hours worth of Simpsons. Like, shit. Goodness me. Let's see. You could just look it up on YouTube. Yeah, I know. That's the easy way, but I don't know. I try to find my own ways of finding stuff without, easy YouTube access sometimes. It's just, yeah. I'm trying to think also what else. What else we could talk about necessarily. Oh, here's one that actually kind of crossed my mind a little bit. What about the minions from like Despicable Me and stuff? What about them being big and round? Like, I know that's kind of maybe not like everyone's cup of tea and stuff like that, but I'm like, I've always, because there's that one scene from the original Despicable Me with the soda and stuff, and just big and round, and then boom, that's it. And there's not like anything else out there that I see, except I guess maybe you can count the 4th movie, maybe, but that's pushing it. And maybe the 2nd movie with a split clip from a bomb, but like, I'm not too sure. There's not even much of that even, except that one animation that's out on YouTube where it was like, with that weird animation that I think I still have it in a playlist somewhere, and I think it's still available, of just a minion being big. I don't know, that might be another interesting one that, like, I'm just like, oh wait, yeah, and there's that short too where he gets turned into a blimp. That's right, I have that one as well. I forgot about that one, but it's like more low budget. I might check that out. Yeah. I wonder what you think of human inflation. Oh god, no. I'm sorry, but I'm never gonna go there. Like, god, no. I do not like that at all. Like, oh. That, like, kind of turned my brain off a little bit. Like, oh, god. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Ugh. I'm sorry. Human inflation is just one of the things I stay away from. Like forever. I will never connect those at all. I do not like that. I don't do that here for a reason. I can easily get shit like that, but I'm not posting it on this channel. Never. So, but that's just me. So, I'll still post inflation, but not it. What's wrong with it? I just, it puts like a sour taste in my mouth human inflation, it puts such a sour, like, mindset and just taste in my mouth. Ugh. I don't even like talking about it right now, even. Ugh. My mouth is already, like, feeling sour. Ugh. Ugh. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, it's just, ugh. There's a lot of people here that don't like that. Not trying to exclude you or anything, I'm just saying, like, it's just not my thing, and it will never be my thing. It's just, sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude, it's just, I'm very sorry if I was rude to you. I'm very sorry with that. I was not trying to be rude, but I think I might have gotten a little too far over the line. So, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize. I wasn't trying to. I think we might be pretty much done here at this point, because it's about the 2-hour mark, and I can't really think of anything more for Deer Mike. I think I explained pretty much the heart of it, pretty much everything in it, and pretty much everything about Deer Mike, and yeah. Not gonna lie, the idea you could do a stream tier list where you rate which creatures look good inflated. Actually, yeah, that isn't a bad idea as well. That is not bad. Or I could rate, like, my inflation, like an inflation tier list of, like, what inflation I like or something like that. That I could do. I could easily do that. It's not too bad. But yeah. So, alright. I will see you all in the next stream or archive when I upload it. Even though I won't technically be there, I'll still kind of be there. So, I hope to see you all. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for discussing about Deer Mike and bringing the attention that Deer Mike deserves to be big and round. I love the stream. Yeah, I did too. I did too as well. And at least we got a bunch of other ideas and stuff. So the next stream that we do of this kind of style in this format, we're definitely going to be doing a frog from Dragon Ball. I will set it up as much as I can. I'll have the chronological order thing of, like, where he's, like, small and then it gets bigger and bigger over time. And it shows him, like, at the biggest form and stuff like that. So, it'll be fun. Especially if no one has ever seen it. So, yeah. I think isn't there HD copies of it out there now? Like, they've remastered it or something? Instead of, like, just poopy quality. So. Oh, God, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Goodness me. As someone literally... Oh my God, that is awesome. That is awesome. Right when we're wrapping up the stream, I look at my server and... Bobachu literally uploads an image. That is awesome. Oh my God. That is awesome. I legit saved that immediately. That is awesome. So shout out to Bobachu and Robotic for the pictures and everything. That Robotic found of the timeline of Deer Mike being big, and especially also Bobachu for drawing their own picture that they posted in my server. So right before I stop. So, yep. I will see you all in the next stream. Peace out, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.